Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for October 29th, 30th, and 31st. That's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, I'm going to be using my Radley Valentine cards. I'll be using my Angel Tarot cards for the main reading. I will pull one from my Archangel Power Tarot cards, and I'll pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. I'm also, for the introduction, going to pull maybe we'll pull three for the weekend from my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Okay, now I still have a little bit of my throat thing, so I hope my voice holds out. I think it will. Anyway, if I start coughing, I'll put myself on pause and I'll come right back. I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job is just to deliver the message to whoever needed to hear it. Now, we do have a very big weekend ahead of us. If you went to my overview of Scorpio, a couple of things. I think I said that the partial or the eclipse was going to be over the new moon. The new moon will be a super moon, but the partial eclipse will be over the full moon in Taurus. So there's some major energy with that. New moon is still very powerful, but it's the full moon that will have the partial eclipse. Okay, so that's one thing. I talked about how there were going to be squares with some of the, Saturn and Jupiter. Well, the 30th, Saturn will be squaring, I think it's with Scorpio itself, the sun in Scorpio. So expect some really strong, remember the square? Think about that as, the borders, the pressures are coming, the pressures are, building. Remember Saturn in Aquarius, I've been saying that is a, reality, reality versus illusion. And this is where reality is going to be seen more and more and more. And it could be very shattering. Well, it has been very shattering to many illusions. Now, Scorpio in itself is a great detective, so that in itself could be something that helps to do this. But remember, the square is kind of like the walls coming in. Okay, then we also have Mars transitioning, where it's been a little bit uncomfortable with Libra, but it's going into Scorpio, and it loves to be in Scorpio, so it's going to really push forward. Mars is the sign, the planet. You want to go to Greek mythology, Roman mythology, Aries, it's the planet, it's the god of war. So, interesting energy for this weekend. Now, let's go ahead and we're going to pull three cards to see. I'm always interested because I'll be feeling like, oh no, we got to run. And then something will happen. And it's like, oh, look at this wonderful weekend. Look at the energies, how positive they are for us. So let's see what we have for this weekend for just an overview. Now, let's go on one more time. One more time here. Remember, anything reversed has stronger energy. Oh, and as I'm putting the cards down, please remember to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. If you haven't been getting notifications, unclick, click again. Okay? Okay. So let's see what we have for the weekend as an overview. Lots of really strange energy. And remember what I said to around that 4th, 5th, 6th energy of November, when there's that with Uranus. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go to the introduction or go to my website where I put my notes in my blog. Okay? And so that's kind of an expect the unexpected around that time. I think it might even be starting around the 3rd. Okay, let's see what we have here. First card. Harmony. Okay, I like this one. This is 6. This would be equivalent to the Lovers. There can be some healing. Now, and I know I've seen in some of my comments, yes, healing can hurt. But this could also be people coming together, people joining together. A lot of times with the Lovers and with Harmony, it's it's kind of an interesting trichotomy, because there is the great spirit looking down, but yet at the same time, the feminine energy is looking up. the masculine energy is looking at the feminine energy. So even though there is a division in all the energies, the heart, the Lover's card, the harmony, can be about healing, but it can also be about coming together. So let's see what else we have. Now that's reversed too. We have a 2. Okay, well, 6 is the number of man. And remember, too, the numbers are very important. You want to go on your search browser and just put the numbers in, put angel numbers. Gives you a different slant to the messages. 6, number of man. It's the energy that we put into something. 2 is joining together. So having that with harmony is not a bad card. It is joining together, but it's also following our intuition. It is, it is connecting with higher power. It is knowing something is happening. It is High Priestess energy, because these are 2 major arcanas in this deck. Or, if this was a full tarot card, these would be major arcanas. So it's listening to your intuition. It's kind of like, if you're kind of being told, this, I liken this to this. Many times this has happened to me where you're doing something and all of a sudden you're told to stop, or you're told to go that direction, and it's may not necessarily make sense. My gauge is, if it's not hurting anyone, listen to your intuition. Okay? Okay. Next card is Rejoice and Celebration. So this would be the 3 of Cups, 3 of water. Cups is water energy. That is Scorpio. It is Pisces. It is also Cancer, fluid, very emotional. So even though we have, there's a lot of real strong energies around this, but it looks like we can get through it in a very positive way. Now, this is also at the end of this month. We are also in what's called Samhein. There's different pronunciations. I think I'm doing the Scottish pronunciation of this, but we can, there's different Celtic type of pronunciations. So Samhain, this is a time when the veil is very thin. It's thought to be very thin between the natural and the supernatural. It is also a time for people to honor and to, just basically delve a little bit more so into their spiritual side and also into their ancestry side. So there's a whole bunch of interesting articles. There's things on Facebook, there's things on YouTube about what this is. It's not spelled as I pronounced it. It's Samhein, I believe. So you may want to take a look at that. But Rejoice and Celebration, this is those, in the traditional, this is tarot, this is those 3 crazy ladies dancing in the rain and just having a wonderful time. This is Cups raised. So these energies, coming together, listening to our intuition, ending in a celebration, this is quite wonderful energies. So my wonderful, subscribers and viewers, the energies, while they may be a little bit on the side, the tightening side, again, too, as we always, we are of the light. So as we are of the light, we continue to put out that positive energy, positive thoughts, positive words. And because of that, we counter a lot of darkness, possibly that could be seen, could be felt over this weekend. But we are the yin to the yang. So, it's what we do. So, okay. Let's go on now to our readings. Hello, my Aquariuses. How are you? Happy Halloween. Okay, let's see what we have for you for this weekend. It's gonna be interesting with Saturn squaring with Scorpio, and Saturn's in Aquarius. So let's see. The pressure is on. But that's okay, because things come to light when that happens. All right, so these 2 cards are reversed. My Aquarians, here we go. First card is, okay, so get out of your head for one thing. You have to not think that things are going to go to heck in a handbag. You have to keep your thoughts very, very positive, your words positive, because this is about getting out of this is worrying. This is like, oh my gosh, what's going to be happening? Oh my goodness. And remember, we are in a very tenuous type of energy. The shadow between light and dark, the shadow between the natural and the physical, and the supernatural. There is, remember, we have to stand in the light. We have to put out the light energy. Otherwise, that darker energy tries to creep in and it tries to take over. Okay? So, nines, you've got everything you need. Don't worry so much about it. Air energy, your energy, Libra, it's also Gemini. Thought processes, making things happen. Basically, because I say, right now, making things happen with your words. It's also, it's also Gemini energy. So plans, thinking things through, could be about hearing news also. So, take some breaths. This too shall pass. Now, expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecy. So that's meaning if you're going to put out garbage, expect garbage to come back. So put out beautiful things. Put out the light. Put out light. Okay? Sleepless night. So it does feel like you're going to be feeling that squaring, the squares that I've been telling you about. Okay, next card. Queen of Fire. Okay, so another thing though, the Queen of Fire, Queen's underlying energy is water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But fire is, and I think that Leo has something going on with the moon also this weekend. So there will be there will be a good mix of fire energy for this weekend too. Now, the Nine of Air could be just that, maybe things are changing and something really good's happening and you're just afraid to take that risk, take that chance, okay? Again, it's getting you out of that mindset. It's putting your thoughts, into that positive, because the Queen of Fire is about spreading your wings, is expecting things to be beautiful, is to live your life and be the best you can. And it's also about, the Queen of Fire pushes you to go for the gold. It pushes you to go for, the positive. It says, stretch, fly, follow your heart. The Queen of, and that might be a little bit, with that Saturn energy going on, that, might be a little bit hesitant to do these things. But the Queen of Fire is trying to push you out of your comfort zone. Okay? So, confident, warm, intelligent, graceful. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. Your next card is the Five of Fire. Okay, so fives change energy, positive, negative. So this one is definitely what these two are all about. It's like, can I? Oh, maybe I can't. Yes, you can. Maybe I can't. Yes, you can. Maybe I can't. Yes, you can. And the five, change, is telling you, you've got two things going on. You're like a Gemini in your brain right now. Can I? No. Yes. No. Now, and especially my Aquariuses, if you have any Gemini in you. Now, I've not done Gemini yet, but if you've got any Gemini, there will be some conflicts going on with that, because that's what the Five of Fire is about. That's about some conflicts. So it's kind of like, again, and I think this kind of lines up with your longer readings for Scorpio season. So there could be a conflict that you're like, I can't. But then the Queen of Fire is telling you, yes, you can. Okay? That's the type of energy going on for this weekend. Competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. Anyway, you resolve it. The Queen of Fire, whether you're a male, female, the Queen of Fire, she wins. She wins. Okay? And remember, Leo, and I do think that there's some moon things with Leo this weekend. I could be wrong. I don't think I am, though. So Leo helps you. It pushes you forward. Okay? Here we go. Especially with the moon. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Oops, wrong cards here. My goodness, I'm going with all the different cards. I did do the right cards there. Here we go. For my Aquariuses. There we go. Reversed. The Eight of Raphael. 8 has unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. Raphael is that water energy. It's very emotional. It's consuming. So this is not necessarily... Okay, so my Aquariuses, expect to have high emotion during this weekend. Okay? You're going to feel things this weekend. Okay? Your mind is going to tell you that you can't, but the Queen of Fire is going to tell you that you can. Listen to the Queen of Fire, but you will be feeling things this weekend. Okay? Okay. There is something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you. Be the Queen of Fire. A spiritual quest. Okay? So, it's something that you're going to have to make some decisions on, but, you can let your mind keep you from doing something, your thoughts keeping you from doing something, but that Queen of Fire, she wants you to move forward. She wants you to fly. The Five of Fire and, is telling you, yeah, you're going to have some conflict here. You're going to kind of go back and forth, and there could even be somebody else, other people telling you that you can't. But the Eight of Raphael, which is water energy, we're in Scorpio, is telling you, it's right there. There's something better for you. There's something better for you, my Aquariuses. Do what you know is right. Go after it. Anyway, what crystal or energy is helpful for my Aquariuses? Red jasper. This has come up a lot. Nurture. I think you need to nurture yourself this weekend. Determination, definitely. Go after what you want. Relaxing. Tranquility. Be at peace with it also. Okay? Interesting stuff. You can do it, my Aquarians. I know that your mind thinks about all the ins and outs of everything. Okay, my Aquarians, happy Halloween. Have a blessed Samhain. Now, my Aquariuses, please remember to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. Also, know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.